Hi there. My name's Lori, and I am a fitness instructor and the wellness coordinator at the Walla Walla YMCA. And you are joining me today for a balance and strength class. And before we begin, I just want to make sure that you know that during class, if there's at any time that you feel any type of symptom like dizziness or um, just don't feel quite right, I would ask you to stop the exercises and consult your care provider. Just want to make sure that you are healthy and ready to perform the exercises that we're going to do today. So remember to listen to your own body, and at any time you can stop the exercises or modify them. Do something different if there's something that just doesn't work for you. So what we're going to need today is just a wall. I'm going to use that little bit of wall right there. So we're going to start with just coming into our body using our breath, and then we'll do just a little bit of a warm up, and then we'll move into some more exercises. So if you would either close your eyes or you can just soften your gaze here. And wherever we are, seated or standing here, let's just kind of get ourselves a little bit taller. So create a little more space here for your breath to move. And then let's just take a nice deep breath in through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. And again, let's take a nice deep breath in through the nose. And exhale slowly through the mouth. Let's do that one more time. And exhale slowly. I'm going to go ahead and step back. We're going to begin standing. Again, we'll do a little bit of a warm up, and then we're going to move to the exercises that we'll use the wall for. So as we come to our standing position here, we're just going to look at our feet first, and we'll take those feet about hip distance apart or so to give ourselves a little bit more stability. And then our toes are pointing forward, so as we look at our feet, we see the number 11. And then just feel nice and grounded here. And then let's soften our knees a little bit. We just want to make sure we don't lock out our knee joints. So a little softness in the knees. And then we're going to inhale, take the arms back. So we're inhaling here, open up the chest. And as we exhale, we're going to bring the belly button in toward the spine, tuck the chin, and reach the arms forward. Inhale, let's open here, really open that heart center, reach the arms back. Exhale, we're going to round it forward, tuck the chin, bring the belly button in toward the spine. Inhale, open here. Exhale. Get some nice deep breaths here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Now go ahead and bring the arms down. Shake those arms out a little bit. We're going to take our arms overhead, so just reach them straight up and the palms are facing each other. We're going to let those arms come to one side as we let the hip reach out the other side. And then we'll slowly flow that to the other side. Follow your breath here. Keep softness in the knees. So again, our hip is reaching to one side as the arms reach to the other. Once more each side. And let's come back to center. We're going to bring our arms down. And then we're going to add a spinal twist here. So moving in the transverse. We moved in the sagittal, front to back, in the coronal plane, and that's side to side. And now we'll move in the transverse. So just loosen up the arms here and begin to turn slowly. Keep a nice strong center here. We have the option of going ahead and letting our foot pick up. So my heel is lifting up, and so that I'm just creating a little more of a bigger range of motion here. So if that feels good for you. And let's come on back to face forward. So now we're going to go against the wall with our back. We're going to start walking our feet forward. Do this slowly. Make sure there is space between the feet. Again, at least that hip distance apart, maybe even a little bit wider to give ourselves more stability. And then we'll begin to slide down the wall into a wall sit here. And we'll look at our feet. We want to make sure that the knee stays behind the toes. This is important for our knee joints. And then making sure that the knee is tracking over the foot. So that just means our knees aren't falling out to the side or turning in toward each other, tracking over our feet. We're going to bring the belly button in toward the spine. Make this center here nice and strong. First, we're just holding, breathing. Arms and shoulders staying relaxed. So we're building some heat here in our big leg muscles. Remember, you can take a break at any time by just very, very slowly sliding back up the wall and straightening the knees. And we'll stay here for 4, 3, 2, 1. And sliding up. So now we're going to lean against the wall with our legs straight, again making sure that we don't lock out our knee joint. So there's a little softness here. We're going to take our arms out in front. So imagine that we're holding something between our hands here. Just kind of imagine energy there between our hands. Belly's going to stay nice and strong here so we can reach the belly button back toward the spine a bit. Just keep that center strong and stable. So we're going to open the arms out and bring them back in. Imagine resistance. Imagine pressing against resistance. Now let's go overhead and in front. Now we're going to take one arm out, bring it back, other arm out, bring it back, overhead one arm and down, overhead other arm and down. Both arms out and in. One arm out and in. Other arm out and in. Bring it down. Shake those arms out. We're going to go back down into our wall sit. So slide down the wall. Again, we're going to make sure the knees stay behind the toes. And make this belly nice and strong. Relax the shoulders. You can take those hips down as low as feels comfortable for you. Breathe. And we'll stay here for 4, 3, 2, 1. Now let's go ahead and slide back up. Walking our feet back. We're going to turn to our side. Got the arms, shoulders, and legs a little bit warmed up here. So the wall is here for our support. We can have our fingers on it at any time. We're going to have the leg closest to the wall be our supporting legs. We're just going to ground that foot here. Staying nice and tall in our posture. We're going to bring this knee up in front. Just hold first. It does not have to be lifted way up here. Maybe our lift is a little bit lower down here. But then we're going to start to take our knee out. So think about drawing a circle here, going out. Again, we're going to stay tall in our posture. We're not throwing our leg up and around. We're placing it where we want it to go. So again, your circle may be a little smaller than this. And then let's go out. So with this, the toes just on the floor here, we'll start there. We're going to take our arm up. We're going to be doing side crunches here. So inhale, and then exhale. Bring that elbow and knee toward each other. They're out to the side. Inhale, reach and stretch up. A little touchdown of the toes. And exhale. Inhale, stretch. And exhale, crunch. Inhale, reach. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, reach. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, reach, exhale, crunch. Reach it up, and then we're going to take the leg in front, and we're going to start to take it front to back. We can flex the foot here. We're going to start adding our arm in. Think of maybe the motion of a pendulum on a clock. Movement coming from our strong center here. Stay tall in our posture. Nice open heart center. And a strong and stable right here in our belly. Almost there. Almost ready to switch to the other side. And bring it down. Kind of shifting our weight from foot to foot, letting the hips move around here. We're going to turn ourselves around. So now our weight will go into the other leg, the one closest to the wall. Again, we want to keep a softness to our knee and just think of that foot growing roots into the earth. At the same time, we're lifting up and staying really tall here in our posture. So first, the knee's going to come up in front. So remember, this may be a smaller lift. Could be up here. We're going to, again, just listen to our own bodies. We're going out in that circle. So drawing a circle with our knee, big or little. Stay tall. Couple more here. And then take the leg out. Let the toes touch down. Take this arm up. We're going to inhale here. Exhale, elbow and knee toward each other in this side crunch. Inhale, stretch it up. Toes touch down. Exhale, squeeze it in. Inhale, reach. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, reach. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, reach. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, reach. Exhale, crunch. Almost there. Inhale, reach. Exhale, crunch. And this is where we're going to bring the leg in front. Flex the foot. Start with the leg first in that pendulum movement. And then we can go ahead and add our arm in here. Stay tall in our posture. And let's bring it down. So again, shifting our weight from foot to foot, letting the hips move around. So now we're going to turn and face the wall and do some wall push-ups. So we want to keep our hands in close together. So they're not out wide here. In close, the elbows pointing down. We don't want to let our elbows start turning out like this. So again, elbows will point down, hands close together. We're going to make our body tight and stiff like a board. So that just means we don't want to have the tail leaning back. We also don't want to be reaching toward the wall. So again, just get that nice, strong body, nice and tight. So we can either keep both feet on the floor as we walk the feet further away from the wall. That's going to be a little bit more challenging for us. Another option we can add is picking up one foot and put it on the back of the other leg. So we're doing a one-legged push-up. I'm going to start with both feet on the floor, and then I'll pick up one of my feet, and you can join me in doing that or just continue with both feet on the floor. So first, placing the hands about shoulder height and about shoulder width, or a little bit closer in than shoulder width. So again, keep them in close, elbows point down, walk the feet back away from the wall. Make the body tight and stiff like a board. Let's come toward the wall as the elbows bend, the elbows point down. We're coming toward the wall. Press slowly back up. Take it slow. Belly strong. Again. Slow and steady here. I'm going to pick one foot up. So again, this is just an option. Keep those elbows pointing down. And then I'm gonna switch. So I'm doing about 4 or so on each side if I'm doing one-legged. And we're gonna do 4 more. Keep those elbows pointing down. Stay with me, last 2. And bring it down. Just shake those arms out a little bit. And then we're gonna turn ourselves around and go back to our wall sit. So walk those feet forward, keep space between the feet, give yourselves more stability here. And again, we'll watch to see that the knees stay behind our toes. We're not gonna let the knees fall out or turn in, so knees tracking over our feet. So this time, we're gonna keep our upper back on the wall and lift our lower back off the wall and do some wall squats here. So joining me when you're ready. Keep the belly nice and strong. So the lower back is a little bit away from the wall. Upper back is on the wall. As we come up and straighten the knees, make sure we're not locking them. Softness in the knees, belly stays strong. Slow and steady. Two more. And come on up. Walk those feet back. We're going to turn to our side. So this time we're going to make our outside leg, our supporting leg, the one further from the wall. Soften that knee. We're going to stay nice and tall. We're going to lift this arm with a bent elbow. And then this inside leg, that knee's going to lift. We're going to inhale here. Exhale, elbow toward knee, knee toward elbow, and down. So inhale here. Exhale. Pull that belly in tight. There's the work. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And bring it down. So now we'll switch our weight into the foot closest to the wall. Soft knee. We're going to take this leg, flex the foot, go out, and then come toward the wall in front, out, toward the wall behind, out, toward the wall in front. This arm can go out to help balance. Nice and slow here, staying tall in our posture. Nice open heart center, strong belly. Last time. And set it down. Let's turn ourselves all the way around. So again, first, it's the outside leg. That is our standing leg. Soft knee. Bring this arm up. And we'll lift this knee. Let's inhale. Exhale, elbow toward knee. Inhale, open. Exhale, crunch it in. There's the work. Make it strong. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And bring it down. So we're switching into the foot closest to the wall. Stay tall here. And then we're going to flex our foot. Take the leg out toward the wall in front. Out toward the wall behind. Out in front. Out behind. Out in front. Out behind. Out in front. Out behind. out, in front, out, behind. Last one here, in front, behind, and set it down. So again, we can just kind of shift our weight, let those hips move around. We're going to do another set of wall push-ups. Remember to keep the hands in fairly close together and the elbows pointing down. Make the body nice and tight and strong. Walk those feet back. And then when we're ready, let's come toward the wall slowly. Elbows point down. Pressing up slowly. Continue here. So the tail is not lifting up behind. The hips aren't reaching toward the wall. And then option to join me in lifting up one foot, placing it on the back of the other leg. Little challenge. Stay with me, elbows pointing down. And then we'll switch over if we're doing one-legged. 4 here. One more. Set that foot down. 4 more. Elbows point down. Stay with me. Once more. Bring it up. And shake those arms out. Let's roll the shoulders. Now we're going to go ahead and plant our feet again and have some space between them. The toes point forward. So again, we've got that number 11 here with our feet. Nice and solid, feel supported. And then we're going to take one arm up and let the other fingers reach down. Relax this top elbow a little bit so that we're reaching our fingers away from each other. Let this hip reach out if that feels good for you. And let's bring that one down, send the other one up. Relax the elbow a bit, shoulder. And again, let the fingers reach away from each other. And can we let that hip reach out? Get a nice stretch. Breathing. And releasing down. Let's take both arms up. So nice big stretch up here. And then as we exhale, bring the arms behind. We're gonna go into a chest expansion. So maybe our hands come together. It's okay if they don't. We could bring them toward each other, or we could also grab a towel or a piece of clothing between our hands if that helps us with our stretch. So then we're bringing our hands down and back, keeping that heart center nice and open. Breathing into this stretch. And then releasing. Shake those arms out a little bit. We're going to let ear reach towards shoulder on one side. We're going to reach the other arm out on the opposite side. And we're getting a stretch here for the top of our shoulder, side of the neck. Breathe into that stretch. We can experiment with letting the chin reach down toward the chest a touch more, or taking our head back a little bit. Experiment and see what feels good for you. And then go ahead and lift the head up and bring that arm down and let the ear reach toward the shoulder on the other side. And then we can again reach the arm out on the opposite side and stretch. Again, you can just kind of experiment with reaching the chin forward or taking the head back a touch. Just be really gentle and slow with our movement. Nice deep breath. Lifting the head, bringing the arm down, arms nice and relaxed. Let the chin come forward toward the chest. Allow the back of the neck to stretch here. And then it might feel good to very slowly let the head roll from side to side. Arms stay relaxed. Check in with the fingers. Maybe wiggle them around. Let the head come back to center. And we'll lift that head up. And then we're going to open our mouth. And just let it relax. So as we do that, opening the mouth, scrunch up the eyes and the forehead, maybe even closing the eyes tight. Relax and release. Again. Relax. Once more. Relax. And then let's just spend a minute here. Again, bringing our focus back to our breath. We're going to place one hand on the heart and one hand on the belly. And we're going to inhale and move this hand, move the breath into this hand from the belly, and then exhale. Hand goes in as we exhale. This hand's going to stay nice and steady. Inhale. Push the belly into the hand as we fill the lower lungs with air, and exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Couple more. Once more here. And let those arms come down. I want to thank you for joining me. And remember that this breath is always with us. So we can return to it at any time, and we can actually use it to bring ourselves into this inner sense of calm. And again, wherever we are, whatever the situation, it's always with us. And it's just a wonderful tool to bring our awareness into the body, to relax the body and calm the mind. So again, thank you for joining me, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.